Parliamentary committee examining whether to remove the prohibition on nuclear energy has resumed today. It comes in the wake of Peter Dutton and the opposition's pledge to pursue nuclear power if it takes office. To take us through what the committee has been looking at today, I spoke a short time ago to the Nationals MP, and he's the chair of the Parliamentary Friends for Nuclear Energy, David Gillespie.
We've heard depositions from people who've done feasibility studies, who've operated and run nuclear plants, explaining how we have to include nuclear in our plans as part of the energy mix. Otherwise, we will have no chance of reaching net zero. Over-reliance on renewables has huge consequences. It makes energy very expensive because of all the other integration costs of direct current energy coming from renewables. You've got to back them up, and you've got to have batteries and all sorts of integration extras. So look, it's there for the taking.
Peter Dutton said in his budget reply, any sensible government must consider small modular nuclear as part of the energy mix. I just want to put to you what Chris Bowen, the Energy Minister, said. These are the challenges he set for the coalition. Where will the nuclear power plants go? What would they do with the radioactive waste that they generate? When would they be operational? And he says, how on earth are we going to pay for it? That's from Chris Bowen, the Energy Minister, arguing that each small modular reactor would cost $5 billion a pop. Is that right?
Well, look, that might be the first of a kind cost, which is quite different. But referring to Chris Bowen's famous erroneous Instagram that lasted an hour or two before it was taken down because it was full of factual incorrectness. First of all, we are a nuclear nation. We've been nuclear and embracing nuclear technology since the 1950s. We've run 3 nuclear plants very safely. We have a huge nuclear-trained workforce in Anstow, and we manage waste safely and have done so since the 50s.
Do you recognise that it's unlikely that you will generate enough parliamentary support for the removal of the nuclear energy prohibitions, and well, it just looks unlikely at the moment given the parliamentary makeup? Do you accept that? And what do you say to the government's big investment and throwing $2 billion at the hydrogen industry? They see that as the path for growth in this country in terms of certainly exports, but also local base supply.
Our last government and this government is investing in hydrogen research and manufacture. The thing with hydrogen, there is a lot of hype, but with the hype there comes a lot of subsidies because it's not economic at the moment. Hydrogen is manufactured and has been used in industrial uses for decades. All the colours attached to hydrogen, whether it's grey, black, brown, pink, yellow, it just refers to which energy source is making it. Most of it is made from gas in methane reforming, same from coal or oil, but the green hydrogen is the holy grail they're all searching for. But at this stage it's very uneconomic. Even with subsidies, they're not getting anywhere near the $2 a kilo that they need to make it feasible economically, and there's a lot of technical things that have to be sorted out. Here in Australia, we have actually been heavily invested in it. In Gippsland, we've had the first hydrogen tanker built by Japanese industry from the port of Hastings take over hundreds of cubic metres of hydrogen last year that is frozen to minus 253 degrees. That in itself is a major technological feat. So there's a way to go before it's a mainstream replacement for liquid fossil fuels. But the potential is huge if we can get it. But at the moment, there is a lot of hot air, hype and subsidies.
Okay, David Gillespie, Chair of the Parliamentary Friends of the Nuclear Industry. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.